can't sleep. Gotta build. There's a ground that needs to be drilled. And all I wanna do is build.
From the Dead Workers Party, a podcast about all things Minecraft. Enjoy your stay in the Shaft.
The Shaft, episode 53, recorded on October 9th, 2011.
I'm Brent Copeland.
I'm Eric Fullerton.
I am Wes Wilson, and I have a stutter today. And we have a guest.
We do! On my left right now in studio is alefnull.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh.
alefnull is here. So, alefnull made the long trek from... Where are you from?
Boston.
Boston.
And you drove down here, right?
No.
No, you flew.
He didn't
You
have
walked
to
down
fly.
here.
He didn't have to park his car.
He dug
I
a
did
tunnel.
not park my car. No. And it was most definitely not in Harvard Yard.
Nice. So, alefnull is a friend of ours. So let's see. What are the things that you do?
Besides ban people?
Yes, that's right.
Ban
So
people. Everybody sees him every week in our chat room.
Right.
Aren't you in our
he's a
chat
mod.
room right now?
Yes, I am.
He is modding the chat room
Yes,
at the same
I
time
am.
as being a guest, and he will ban you for being, or at least kick you or something, kick you in the shins if you do all caps.
No caps!
Or mention poop blogs.
No caps
Oh,
for
yeah.
you!
Yeah,
Right.
I hate poop blocks.
Is that the new bannable? No poop blocks?
Yeah.
I hate poop blogs
Well,
too
not
because man, when
bannable.
you're trying to poop them out, that the square corners of the cubes are
I feel it.
painful.
I feel ya.
It's
It's
not.
my roids.
But
not-
also, you do have a channel. You posted some crazy
I do.
shenanigans.
Yeah, no, I've got a YouTube channel, but there's not really a whole lot up there. Right now, there's I think 3 episodes of a series I was kind of toying with the idea of, the Bored MC Admin series, where I basically grief the users on the server I'm an admin on.
That's Minecraft.
Yeah,
Minecraft. Everybody knows about Minecraft.
Yeah.
They're friends of the show.
Minecraft, CRAP. So you're a mod on there,
Yeah,
right? Or an admin.
I guess technically you could call me second in command to Bitburner, but I'm just another admin basically. I don't even go on there as much as most of our other mods and admins.
Right.
They
Kind of like
take care of
us.
the stuff. I
We understand that completely.
Yeah, I take care of the back end stuff that needs to be done and all that.
Nice. And you have to install plugins and stuff.
Yeah,
and do
yeah.
all
No,
that
I take
stuff?
care of all the plugins and all the configuration files and stuff.
Well,
Okay.
what are y'all on right now? Are y'all
What?
trying to keep new and fresh, or y'all staying at
we
181?
only
or-
update to recommended builds of Craft Bucket.
Okay.
So when there's a new recommended build, we'll update to that.
Cool.
But we don't go with the test stuff because it's always unstable and it always screws up the map.
Yeah.
So
We have no idea what that's like.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And the reason that you're in town is because Dead Workers Party is in effect right now.
There are people in
Yeah.
the other room partying without us.
That's right. We've had a great weekend and lots of land play. We'll get into that a little later, but it's awesome seeing a lot of faces in RL and hanging out with people.
In
And,
RL?
Yes,
In
in
RL.
RL. It doesn't save any syllables saying in RL, does it?
Yeah, he's
No,
right.
it doesn't.
But anyway, let's talk about who sponsored this episode. Yeah.
Oh, are we doing the sponsors, or are we doing?
Yeah, we're rotating sponsors. Is
Okay,
that
I
what-
thought you were starting
I thought
out.
you were
But
reading
okay.
out
No,
names.
So first, of course, we've got Cromie. He's notorious.
Isn't it
for
Chromie?
Chromie.
Yeah.
It's one of those. But he's notorious for sponsoring the server. And this week he says, "May I has a case of NOS, please?"
I would love to get you a case of NOS. I would love it. I'll talk to NOS about it.
Okay.
Do it. And also,
A lumpy muffin who says, "Who only talks in third person till mod threatened to ban him."
nice.
Well, it's always good to talk in third person.
And sponsored by Spartan L4D, who says, "I found diamonds. Then I serioused."
Serious.
Duh.
And lastly, we've got Jeremy Autumn, who says, "Free bacon!"
Awesome.
Thank you all. We enjoy it. You know, we also have some sponsors. We should maybe go ahead and mention those for the DWPP. And these are some great folks who sent down prizes or helped in other ways to make the Dead Workers Party something special. First, of course, we have Deal News, who they gave us a 80-port gigabit switch so everybody could LAN up and get some gaming and fun this week. And the CTO actually came out and ran a mini Dungeons & Dragons game for everybody that it sounded like people had a lot of fun.
Yeah, they did. They had a great time.
So we definitely appreciate that. Of course, we have Lethal Drive. We'll talk to them about them more later, but they gave out a Minecraft server, 3 months. Valve gave I can't even tell you how much they gave. It was probably about $400 or $500 worth of shirts and sticky bombs, and
we got plush sticky bombs. We even got some discontinued T-shirts.
Yeah,
we got some posters. We got all kinds of great stuff from Valve, and we really appreciate their input to the show.
Crocodile Punch and Balls. Guarana sent us some keychains and mints and stickers. We definitely appreciate that. Curse hand-delivered us 5 premium accounts, which is awesome because right now if you have a premium account with Curse, you can enter into their Minecon sweepstakes and actually win 2 trips to Minecon, plane, room, and curses. I think you get to curse a lot, too.
Nice.
So
Curses!
they're also
I have missed one.
One of the Minecraft events we had was run by Makers Local 256 with custom software that I had a lot of fun. I played in it. I lost. Eggs won it.
Yeah.
Eggs
came up.
Eggs destroyed us too.
Yeah, and Swamp Chick, which is his mom, actually played. And she's doing something really cool. I can't tell my son. So, Jacob, if you're listening, close your ears. She's going to see if she can get her cloak from Minecon and give it to my son.
That's so awesome.
That is nice.
My son
Very
will freak
generous.
out.
Well, they came all the way up from New Orleans and brought me a box of beignet mix from Café Du Monde.
Zoltalol.
And last 3, but definitely not least, Joe Hills sponsored the Wiz War adventure, and he says, keep adventuring. As well as Chromie sponsored a tournament and says, may your aim be true. Good luck and happy hunting. And last, but seriously not least, Jeremy Autumn sponsored the Dead Workers Party and wants us to check out his Minecraft videos at youtube.com/JeremyAutumn11. So thank you all.
Got one other thing.
Yes.
Stephos Walk ordered the whole Dead Workers Party, the best pizza in town. My favorite pizza. Terry's Pizza. She ordered 4 pizzas, got them delivered all the way across town, and we really appreciated it. It was delicious.
It was so good.
And
I'm glad you keep catching me on that one because I'm drunk and reading from a list.
That's all right. We're a team.
And that's incredible, though. I mean, we've been live streaming the Dead Workers Party all weekend, and we'll leave the camera on, say, a board game for a while, and then we'll move it over to the land section and everything like that. And Stephoswalk is not here. She's not local. She's watching on the internet and ordered us pizza. Yep. So, I mean, that's just great.
Yeah.
And it's delicious.
What was even better is when he came and delivered it, I was like, this is great, but how much, how much for tip do you leave for that? He was like, no, she took care of me. So,
nice.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
we all
much,
appreciate that.
Yes.
And everybody
that was
here,
amazing.
it was gone in, I don't know, 20 minutes.
It was gone.
Well, and the funny thing is, we had already had barbecue.
Yeah.
And everybody was full, and still they devour. I mean, they just nom. So, it went well.
And that's what makes Stephos Walk the player of the week for this chat.
Yeah.
Player of the week. Okay.
We were gonna make her. We were gonna make her he was gonna make her the TF2 player of the week. I'm like, I don't think she plays.
Well, it was Freckles' idea, but I was like, well, we don't really do that for the shaft, but we're doing it this time.
Okay.
So, player of the week.
Let's do it. Yay.
So thank you, and we'll link to your channel. There we go. We'll link to your YouTube channel in our show notes.
There we go.
And if we forget, just send me an email. It's not in the notes, and Eric can't see them.
That's right.
So I guess that moves us on to something else.
Let's do it. Our journey has been amazing. It is our 1 year anniversary. Today is our birthday.
Yep.
It is the
Hey,
Shaft.
Eric.
It's birthday, yes.
Oh, man.
Hey, Eric.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Hey, Wes. Happy birthday.
Brent.
Yes.
Happy
Hey, Wes
birthday.
and Brent.
you.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Hey,
you.
all three of you, happy birthday.
Hey,
Thank you.
Hey, Will.
alefnull,
Hey, Will. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. man.
our unsung hero of a producer.
Just the look. I love it. It's a good bit. I think it's
I
our
wasn't-
segment in the show.
I wasn't on the show, so.
This is right.
Happy birthday, Shaft. But y'all do that every week. It's not interesting.
But let me tell you, Ted Nader, longtime listener, she's, of course, episode, I don't remember, but she's great. She made a really great post and got a big collaborative thing going on, and celebrating our birthday, and we will link to that in the show notes. I hope we don't forget to do
I
that.
won't forget.
So happy birthday. 365 days of doing the Shaft.
That's pretty amazing.
I actually think it's been a little more, hasn't it?
No, today is
no,
the day.
we missed a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And pushed a couple weeks because
Yeah.
Oh, because
of
the
This
power
is
outage?
52
labor.
weeks.
Yeah, tornadoes.
Yeah.
Oh, tornado.
We only stop the show if there's an F5 or multiple coming
Yeah.
through our city.
Yeah.
right. But
Or
anyway,
3 or 4. How many?
right? I don't know. 6.
Oh,
Yeah, or E3. Yeah.
E3 happened as well. But this is our journey, and who wants to talk about that? Let's all talk about our journeys. Let's all talk about our journeys during DWPP.
I want to talk about we ran this, or actually the makers local 256 ran this tourney for Minecraft, and it was a resource race, and basically it was coal was worth a point, gold was worth 5 points,
I think,
or 10. Diamonds were worth 50. Redstone was worth something, and there was something else that might have been worth some. But anyway, iron was worth 5. Gold worth 10.
Yeah, iron,
okay.
gold,
Redstone
diamond.
was worth 1.
Yeah,
Only one. Okay. Oh, that's right.
because when you bust one
Get a lot.
open, you get like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So,
And it was a lot of fun. PvP on. Eric had some issues with being too close to spawn a lot, or he might have pulled it out. I'm not
Did
sure.
you get killed?
No, I killed Brent. I snuck up on him.
Oh,
all shifting, I was all shifty.
Oh, yeah.
And I
did a little
snuck
Kool-Aid
up.
punch on me.
I did. I pulled a Kool-Aid, and I kept stabbing him, and then he exploded with great prizes like a piñata, and then I stole everything, and it was great.
But not everything, though.
No.
You missed a lot of stuff, luckily.
Well,
but what I was doing, I was looking over the ledge at an Enderman, trying to get him to come up and fight me. So when you did that, I thought it was the Enderman who knocked me off the thing. I was
Oh,
like, what
that's
just
right. You were
happened?
fighting one at the moment, yeah.
So I went back down there, and the Enderman was still there with a creeper, and I killed him, and I got some of my stuff back. But it was a
Nice.
close match. Eggs
Yeah.
pulled it out, though, with, I think, 9 diamonds and
Yeah.
some other stuff.
Yeah, good old eggs.
But we kept seeing each other, our names, or I kept seeing your name. And then I'd just mess with you and tell you, hey, Eric, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, it was kind of creepy. I kept trying to wall myself in. The thing that really was painful about doing this, for one thing, the whole event was 1 hour. You have 1 hour to mine as much as you can, and whatever is in your inventory gets counted, due to a plugin that the guys wrote at Makers 256. And so, don't put the stuff in the chest or whatever. The plugin also told you how much time there is left. And wow, the whole hour went by fast too, way too fast.
Super fast.
So I'm digging, I'm going crazy, and the thing I kept trying to find was like what is it called? Like a crevice, like a crevasse.
A crevasse?
I know there's
where
a
you
better
killed
word
me,
for
though.
it. What is
A hole in the ground? Did you want to find a
No,
a
it's like,
ravine?
ravine, that's the
Ravine,
word.
yeah.
Okay, the official Mojang word, right? The ravine, right? Because if you find a ravine, chances are you might find a abandoned mine shaft as
But
well.
that's where you killed me. It was a big ravine.
I don't think it was actually a ravine. It was just a natural cave.
It was big.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of big.
All right.
Anyway,
Thanks for killing me, though.
but if you find a ravine, the point was you'll find treasure chests with gold in them, already smelted and already ready to go, right?
But that's not like
Oh.
that's not like really that efficient, because like you spend your whole time looking for those chests, and when you do find them, you only get like a little bit of gold.
That's true.
Yeah, but also if you're in a ravine, does it have exposed cliff faces?
No.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, does it have exposed rock cliff faces?
Well, down in the
some,
ravine,
yeah.
So
See, that's good.
So I was looking for that for a while, but the thing that was really painful was the hunger meter.
Oh,
I would go way down deep, and I'm hungry. And the more hungry you get, if you're starving, you start losing health, and it's tough because you can kill zombies and eat their rotten flesh and get diseased, and that doesn't really help you much. It buys you a little bit of time, but you can't sprint, and there's things that you can't do when you're poisoned or diseased or whatever it is. So it would be like, okay, so now I have to just dig way up and find the surface. So I did that, and then it would be nighttime. I'm like, oh no. So I'd go back down, and I built a chest and put stuff in there that's not worth points, and built enough picks and did enough things, did some maintenance, and then I'd go back up to the surface and see, what time it is. I didn't want to waste the gold on a timepiece or a watch or whatever it is, because that's points, right?
Well, all you need is a really long tunnel.
Yeah.
Because you just look at the end of it, and if it's white,
right,
it's daytime.
The fog thing.
The fog.
Oh, really?
Well, see,
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that? If you're way underground and the end of the hallway you're in goes into the end of your visibility radius, if it's daytime outside, it'll be light, and if it's nighttime outside, it'll be dark.
I thought about that, though. But since 1.8, when the lighting engine changed, I didn't know if that was actually still in effect.
Oh.
Because that made a big difference. So, I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. If it did, give us an email. Call in and let us know. Anyway, it was a blast. And the last 5 minutes were really hectic because that's when I saw Brent. Through the cavern, I could see a glowing, tiny little, name tag. And I would, hold shift and block myself in with cobblestone and hope for the best. Arm myself with a sword and hope that Brent wasn't digging straight down to kill me and take everything. But I guess spoiler is Brent beat me in the end, point wise.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Still didn't win though.
I didn't come in third.
I thought I was doing so good too, and there was like 10 people higher than me.
Well, and I had 6 diamonds. I found 1 diamond, grouping. And I get done, and I'm like, how many diamonds did you get, Eric? And he just looks at me deadpan, goes, 54, how many did you get? And I was sitting there going, oh my God, I can't believe how bad I suck. I have 6 diamonds. Turns out you got none.
0. None.
You got none. And the winner got 9.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what? I'm sitting there going, let's see, 50 points times, that's like 300.
So
now I'm doing like 54 times, what the?
So I did do really good, minus the diamonds. I mean, I made a bunch of points just with, like, iron and gold.
Yeah.
How many diamonds did you get?
None.
Really?
I found no diamonds.
Do you remember what your score was?
That's kind of funny and ironic
like
in a way.
200, 300 something.
Oh,
He's
right.
still
That the
in
guy
search
who
of
does
diamonds.
in search of diamonds didn't get any diamonds.
I know.
So, but you were still
You
so
rode
happy
no pigs, did you?
Rode a pig.
I rode no pigs.
It's like we're the same person, Brent. We were thinking of the same joke.
Pig riding
yes, and it failed completely because we went 2 ways at the same time.
I know.
But one thing that I think did fail this week, something else that came out was the music video.
Oh, yeah.
We played that live,
Yeah.
and everybody needs to, send. Should you send Notch a message and say, "Hey, you've seen the video"?
I don't know if he has seen it.
I'm sure he will.
This was last night, and we played it live on a big projector, and everybody at the DWPP got to see it. And this, of course, is the music video to an original song, big collaboration with, a ton of people worked on this thing. We've been working on this thing since April, not like constantly. Obviously, a lot of things came, and we honestly we probably could have done the whole thing in 3 weeks.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up.
Oh, I shouldn't do that. But no, it's awesome. It turned out great. Minecraft Chick, of course, is starring in it, and it's on our YouTube channel. And go check it out. It's called "We Built This Town."
Yep.
Yeah.
And speaking of other videos, I did a Let's Play this week.
That's right.
Right before I left for the beach, I did a Let's Play with Stephos Walk.
Yes.
What were your 3 songs?
Love Shack, Wave of Mutilation, and Dead Man's Party.
Wait, what do the songs mean?
She names the episodes usually after songs.
Oh.
And so we were I can't remember, she mentioned Love Shack, and so that was the first one, and then the other one was like, well, I'm a big Pixies fan, and
what were y'all building?
We worked on her
that sounds like what?
We worked on her Ferris wheel. Have you seen the Ferris wheel? Yeah. So we made 3 of the cars on her Ferris wheel.
Okay.
Cool.
But it's funny, though. I've never really done a Let's Play before, especially one that required so much brain power. Like, we're sitting there going, okay, wait, this is 3x4, and we got to gap it in, but we got to still attach it to the sides, so we got to put this, and we're both separate. And I'm like, the first episode, I'm boring. I am like, wait, is yours 3x4? What's going on? And then, I'm falling and laughing because I got half a heart. I mean, just really not. And then finally, like, after we got going, I warmed up a little bit, but, and it worked out better. I told her next time we got to go exploring. Like, this having to think about copying something wasn't good. So,
Right.
but I did. You can go check those out. Go to Stephos Walks. Stephos Walks YouTube channel, and there are 3 videos there with me in them.
Sweet.
It's a me,
Wesley Wilson.
So
Awesome.
I don't know why you became an Italian plumber all of a sudden, but
because
He did.
it's a me.
That's his style. So, alefnull, how was your experience this weekend in Minecraft?
Oh, it's been amazing. Minecraft specifically?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
All right, for Minecraft, the resource thing last night, the tournament, I was so sure of myself.
Yeah.
I quit out. Like, I left the game 5 minutes early because I was so sure I was going to win.
Nice.
I was so completely positive. Like, I was thinking, like, I found this vein of, like, 5 diamonds, and I already had, like, 40-something gold bars and like 60-something iron and a whole bunch of coal and redstone. I was like, nobody's gonna find all this plus 5 diamonds. Like, I'm so set. And I'm like sitting next to Clyde Frog, and I quit out, and I just stood up, and I was like wandering around watching everyone else's stream, and I was talking to Clyde Frog, and he said he found like 7 diamonds, and I was like, oh crap. I might have a problem. How much gold did you find? And he was like, oh, I only got like 6 gold. And I was, oh, all right, I'm all set then. And I ended up coming in 4th. Like, I didn't even get a freaking prize. Like,
you beat me.
yeah.
Everybody beat me.
And I saw you stand up, and I kind of felt the same way. It was like the last 5 minutes, like, well, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't want to die with this stuff.
I was like, after I got the diamonds, like, and I finished smelting all my stuff, I was like, I'm probably not going to find anything else because there's only like 10 minutes left. I'm not going to find much else. Plus, I should be all set. Like, I should be at least in the top 3.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like wandered around. I started digging straight. I don't know which direction I was going in, and I don't know why I was doing it. But I started digging straight ahead, and I happened to see John Maz.
Fall into lava?
No,
that boy died in lava so many times.
I saw his name, and he was like sort of under me, and I came out and I broke into the cave he was in, and he was like right around the corner. So I sat there in the cave watching his name, where he was going, and then he started digging out that way. So I'm like over here around a corner, and I broke out, jumped down into the cave, and snuck around the corner, and he started digging into like a wall. I just snuck up behind him and started beating him with a freaking iron pick and took all his stuff. But he didn't even have any resources for me to get points with.
Because it was all in lava.
Yeah, like, he died
every
way
5
too many
minutes.
times.
I saw John Maz's.
Oh, I know.
I felt bad
burned
afterwards. Like, I felt real bad afterwards. I was like, I didn't need to
Well,
do
he
that,
rage
but I was
quit and left the
bored, so-
con. I mean, he went home after that.
Oh, yeah. He's been gone.
I think I saw him writing on some paper with a pen too. I don't know. Maybe he had some plans.
There was, oh yeah, no, I know there was like a note somewhere that But no, the whole weekend's been awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I got to make it out here.
Well, it's really cool because we don't normally get in-studio guests, like as guests, so this is awesome.
Especially from Boston.
Boston.
Which,
funny enough, was John Maz on your plane or something?
No. I was actually on the same. Well, I was on the second leg of my trip. I had a layover in Baltimore, and my plane from Baltimore here. I ended up on the same plane as Freckles and Spike.
Yeah.
All right.
But I didn't even see them. I didn't even know we were on the same plane until we all got here and met up and talked about it.
Well, that'd be cool because it sounds like y'all may be on the same plane back, and now y'all
possible.
can hang out and wait for the plane.
It'd be cool. It'd be nice.
I mean, right now, y'all should go wait for the plane. No.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you later.
It's like what? Okay, so. Yeah.
Well, I guess that was.
I think I hear a reporter.
We've been talking about.
That's
right.
From the Minecraft Daily, news and updates.
And this week, once again,
I think we should only do news this week.
Let's just
no updates. News and updates, too much.
Updates not important.
Okay, if that's how.
Oh, great! Here's an update.
Another freaking update.
1.9 pre-release 3. Beta, of course. Wow. Okay. So I love lists, and here's a list. The biggest addition to, but this is the highlights. This is the biggest additions to the game. And also, I would love to thank Astragali for hooking us up with all these news items because we've been partying out in Dead Workers Party all weekend. So, but of course, we have been playing Minecraft. So anyway, potions have been added to the game. Plus glass bottles and brewing stations. I've seen some pictures and things like that. I haven't got a chance to play and see these things in real life, but also enchantments have been added with the enchantment table. Which
new use for obsidian.
Yay, obsidian is useful. I mean, I guess it was pseudo useful.
I haven't even seen any of this stuff, actually.
But this is breaking news, everybody. Also, cauldrons, which can be used to store these bottles of water. All right?
Exciting.
You use a bucket of water.
Yep.
Yeah? Is that useful? Pretty cool. Also, baby animals. These things are awesome. Notch tweeted this thing, a couple of screenshots last week of tiny little baby animals, and they're little baby sheep and baby pigs and baby cows.
So are you going to feel bad when you kill one of those?
No, I would feel bad, taking two adults and mating them and then having the baby mate with the parent. That's kind of gross. Yeah.
So
but maybe that's not possible. Are you
going to mate them and make yourself bacon? Make the two, kill the kid. Make the two, kill the kid. Make the two, kill the kid.
I mean, you have to, right?
Starve it.
I mean, there's a hunger meter now. You got to do what you got to do. You got to survive.
That's true.
Anyway.
It is very true.
And also
free bacon.
Also, drinking milk will reset all potion effects. That's interesting. And of course, you can grab milk out of a cow. That's where milk comes from.
Man, I
or snakes. Actually, is there snake milk? Or is that goat milk?
Well, no, that's like the venom, right?
But there are no snakes.
Yeah, don't drink snake milk. That's bad.
Is it bad? That's not milk. Anyway, what? I'm just saying. It might be venom.
This is not the milk you're looking for.
But there, of course, if you go to the Minecraft wiki, you will see the complete list, or just play for yourself and just find out all the crazy stuff.
And we also got some stuff from the Minecraft wiki, and also I think Bebop Box went over this in his recent video with the Eye of Endor.
Yeah,
not Endor, like they're Ewoks or something.
Endor. Yeah, Jeb did that long live stream.
3 hour.
Yeah, of himself playing pre-release 3.
Hardcore, yeah.
Yeah, and he went through and showed everybody how you find the new dimension, and you throw the Eye of, what is it, Endor?
The Eye of Endor.
And it
just
actually...
like the Enderman.
It reminds me of Heavy Metal. Remember Heavy Metal?
The movie?
From the 80s?
Metal.
I like Rock and Roll better.
More so the comic book, not the movie.
Oh.
The movie was like 5 short stories or whatever. But the comic book, it would always have this weird, this long continuing story of this group of adventurers that would throw this, I think it was a cane or something. They would throw it, and it would go way across the planet, and it would land, and that's where chaos would be started. And they would go towards the cane, wherever it landed, and then that would be where the adventure would take place. This is exactly what that reminds me of.
And the first time they did this, you said, hey, this is a comic book I want to keep reading?
I mean, yeah, this is the 80s, right? I don't know.
And besides, to be fair, it was heavy metal. It was the 80s, and there were naked ladies.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
But
boobs
anyway.
and stuff. That's awesome.
But anyway, but it's very fantasy. I think it's very fitting, and it's very cool that you can. I don't know that they put that in the game, and so the Eye of Ender, and it is a craftable thing. It's not you don't find it.
The Eye of Ender.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see what's up next here.
Oh yeah,
Dragon.
dragons. That's
Here be
exciting.
dragons.
In Minecraft. We have been waiting for this moment, haven't we?
So do we have any details on whether you'll be able to ride them or not?
No. Well, the thing is, Jeb said no. There will never be a rideable flying thing like a mount and stuff like that. And then Notch tweeted, and I'm talking like 8, 6, 8, 12, 13, 14 months ago. I don't know.
No. It was
Notch
13
said,
and a half months
Notch
ago.
says,
Exactly.
Notch says, yeah, dragons are cool. And then Jeb said, I don't know about that. And then the mounting, and it's been on and off. But honestly, if you put yourself into their position and you're creating a game, it's like you can change your mind every 10 minutes. Really, I mean, like something that sounds stupid might sound cool in 5 minutes. You know?
I think until you try it, you don't really know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll make rideable dragons that will periodically eat you. I mean, really.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And write out scrolls.
Like I could understand it if their
Writable.
only hesitation was because like they don't want to code it.
Yeah.
But-
Right.
I don't see why they wouldn't add that in. Like everyone's gonna want it.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna
yeah.
see a dragon in the game. You're gonna want to ride that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Obviously.
Or take it down. Like I'm really hoping that it takes like a team of people, to take it down. It's not just like a ghast or something where you just like
Well, do
ding
you
ding
think
ding.
they'll
and
yeah,
concentrate
dead.
on multiplayer stuff like that?
Well, okay. I guess solo play. Yeah, I guess they're.
I mean,
Maybe you could hire some villagers.
That'd be
some
cool.
NPCs.
That'd be cool.
Maybe the dragons would periodically find volcanoes and fly into them. So if you were stupid enough to be riding it, you would get flown into a volcano.
Well, that's only if they add volcanoes.
That's true. Yeah. It's very meta.
Boom, busted.
Very
What's up
meta.
with that, Wes?
Excavation station idea.
Nice.
Yeah. But I hope they do drop some cool
Oh, yeah.
stuff,
There's gotta be cool stuff.
and I hope it's a unique fight, more so than a gas just throwing a projectile, But I swear I saw this model before, like a year ago or something, in the Minecraft forums. I've seen models, many models of dragons before. People like concepts and
Do you
mods
do
and
searches
stuff like
for
that.
those?
I used to. I don't anymore.
Okay.
But I used to because I wanted to find a dragon mod to do a machinima, a music video. I never did, but I'm just saying that I think I've seen this exact model. So it might be that Notch hooked up with someone who made this model and was like, "Hey, let's work it out. Let's put this in the game or whatever." So, yeah, you think it's possible?
So you think he's a big copycat?
No, he's a nice guy.
Are you,
I'm sure.
Is that what you're saying?
He's a nice guy.
I'm sure he, worked it in.
Why, so what are you saying, Eric?
I'm
what do
saying
you-
Notch is awesome.
So what you're really trying to say is
Okay, I'm a dragon.
I didn't see that coming.
You didn't see that coming?
No.
quick, slay him.
And I will slay myself and take my fat loots. Ugh.
I want to ride you.
All right, no flying mount. Sorry,
Moving
Les.
along.
Who said anything about flying?
No.
Anyway, all right. Well,
Yeah.
Epic Dragons in Minecraft, awesome.
Next.
And what's next?
Minecraft Pocket Edition has finally hit the virtual shelves at the Android market.
Yeah, which
So,
means no more exclusivity with the Xperia Play.
I'm gonna be in like the far off people with this one. I'm pretty angry about it.
Really?
About it being for sale or about?
About it being available. It doesn't run on my phone.
Oh, you got to
yeah.
have a 2.2.
My phone is not supported. No, it's not the operating system. My phone itself is not supported.
Oh.
Zotalo.
You know what'll make you feel better about that?
What?
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark is making me feel better about everything right now.
Yes, Maker's Mark. They did not.
I actually
not
need more
add
code.
Maker's Mark to the game, but you can get
That'd be
the
awesome.
Minecraft Pocket Edition for $6.99 in the Android Market Store. So that's cool. And I think we already mentioned this earlier, but there is a trial. You can download the app and see if it doesn't work. Did you actually download it and it didn't work, and then you?
No, like it's not available in the market. I could theoretically like find the APK installation file and throw it on my phone and install it, but I don't know how well it would run.
Right.
I've got like an
okay.
older, one of the original Android phones, so.
Okay. Well, also, what's
Also-
next up on here?
I think this is something about Minecon. Minecraft Chick has put out an open call for speakers, looking for panels of 3 to 6 people and lightning talks. And you can, of course, go to the I think it's minecon.mojang.com
Yeah.
and see more information on that.
Like Logitech speakers?
No, like speakers to entertain people for an hour.
Talkers.
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 Looking for talkie talkers. We're talkers.
Speech.
Yeah. Talkers.
Think we should submit one of these?
For a 5-minute talk? One person on stage for 5 minutes.
I think maybe
They
what
call
it
them.
says,
They call
really?
them lightning talks.
I think we should do a live panel.
Kind of like TED. I'm viewing this as like a
Notch
TED
come
thing.
out there.
Yeah, but what can you like really discuss in 5 minutes?
Have you not watched any of the TED Talks? You can
No,
talk
I
about all
have.
kinds
Are there
of crazy.
5-minute
The
TED
ones
Talks?
that I-
They're usually 5 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, the
yeah.
ones I've seen are like at least 10 minutes long.
No, there's
I don't
some short
see
ones.
what you can talk about in 5 minutes. That
I would like
Yeah.
to talk to you about fences.
Finn.
Look at this fence. This is a beautiful fence.
well, yeah, but all right. Let me rephrase. I have yet to see anything I would enjoy listening to for 5 minutes.
I think you would like me talking about fences,
Yeah.
but that's just
We'll find out later.
We do a lot of.
I'll give
lot
you
of,
some more Maker's Mark.
it would definitely make it more interesting.
This sounds a lot like I think it's called Ignite Talks or something like that, where you basically have like, I forget the number, but it's like 10 or 15 slides, and you have like 5 seconds a slide or something crazy. But you basically go through and you have these lightning talks or ignite talks or whatever, and they're real quick. You get the idea behind of what's going on real fast, and it's real brief, and you move on to the next one. So you get a lot of different information in like an hour time, you know.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that's what this is, but they're also looking for hour-long discussions with a panel of like 3 to 6 people.
Ah, okay.
And as people can tell by listening to this, we can talk for an hour easy.
That's kind of what we do.
You might just give us 2 hours.
I think we should put together an excavation station panel. The best of the shaft excavation
That'd
station.
be sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys could finally like read off the excavation idea I submitted one night when I was drunk.
I think there's a
Oh.
reason we've never mentioned it.
You want to...
If you remember what it is you
I
said,
have
you've
no
got
idea.
to.
It
you've
was
got
it
to-
was in reference to one from the previous week that I'd seen the night before,
Oh, okay.
and I was like really drunk that night, and I called in and I was like, "This is alefnull. This is in response to an excavation station idea from last week." Blah 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 blah. I have no idea what it was. Not a clue.
Oh well,
I forgot the next day, but I knew I'd done it. I just don't know what it was.
and that's all that counts.
And knowing is half the battle.
It is.
The more you know.
The other half is blue lasers and red lasers. Just so you know.
Coming out of sharks' eyeballs and stuff.
All right. Well.
Friggin' lasers.
Rear. All right. Let's move it on down the road.
Moving right
How'd you like that?
along.
So, let's see. This podcast is sponsored by Audible.com, the internet's leading provider of audiobooks with more than 85,000 downloadable titles across all types of literature and featuring audio versions of many New York Times bestsellers. And for our listeners, Audible is offering a free audiobook to give you a chance to try out their service. One audiobook to consider is I've been listening to the Dances with Dragons, the George R.R. Martin.
Did you finish it?
Finally finished it.
Oh, you
Did you finish reading it?
About a week ago.
Oh my God! I did not see something coming that happened in it.
Yep.
And I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway,
Spoilers.
it's a great book, and for a free audiobook of your choice, just go to audiblepodcast.com/The Shaft. That's audiblepodcast.com/The Shaft.
So
And,
did Snape kill Dumbledore?
He's so dead.
Dumbledore's.
Like, I can't even
Dumbledore's.
talk about like any part of what happened because it's almost like you can give away like when you
No,
start,
absolutely you can.
like without even saying a name or anything.
No,
it's
that's
like-
just it. You can't tell anybody anything about those books because it's the uncertainty that makes them so enjoyable.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, there's one other book. Earlier, we got mentioned "Flowers in the Attic" in the CP thing,
Yeah.
and you can listen to "Flowers in the Attic" by V.C. Andrews on Audible.
How many credits is that, puppy?
Only, I don't know.
Well, I thought you'd be prepared with that.
Well, I have it here. It's unabridged, 16 hours and 46 minutes, and it says learn how you can get this for $7.49. So I'm going to assume it's one credit.
That's probably
Right.
one credit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing Hodge Josh was when you just said Flowers in the Attic. I thought you were going to say Flowers for Algernon.
Oh, that's another good one. I've never
It's
read
a
it. but-
Fantastic.
Yeah,
book.
that's what I've heard.
You need to read that book. It's
Sounds
so
like a
good.
tearjerker.
It is.
It sort of is, but like it's a really interesting story too.
And it also appears to be one credit, and it is 8 hours and 59 minutes long, and you can get it on audible.com, and you want to go to audiblepodcast.com/The Shaft.
I highly recommend it.
All right then. That's Mosey.
Excavation station.
That's right.
Now,
All right.
this first one we have from alefnull, if you can remember it. Everybody stare at him.
That's right. Remember that thing that you came
You
up
know, I
with
think
that
it
one
had
night?
to do with wagons.
Wagon wheels?
I think it had
Or
something
wagons.
to do with wagons. in
Like
general.
someone sit in and said, we need wagons for the thing. And you probably sat back and said, how are you going to do a wagon with square
No,
wheels?
Like somebody had suggested something about wagons, and I had this like, one of those ideas where you're really drunk and you think it's the best idea ever. It was one of those ideas, and I called it in. It had to do with wagons. That's all I remember.
Sounds like the night we decided to do this podcast. We're all drunk and naked and
no.
Yikes.
anyway.
I didn't start watching this until you guys were. Until around the time when you guys had co-star.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good
times.
Maybe it's falling off the wagon because you were drinking at the time.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So this first one here is
Thanks, Wes.
I am Kevin Trejo. I am 13 and love your podcast. I just wanted to say that you should have maybe friends on Minecraft or a mining group or something. So maybe if they are on a server, you can just join them or check if they are on. This is 24810 my idea for my. Oh wait, that's next.
That's another one.
There's no stopping Brent Copeland.
I do agree that like Steam-esque friends list
Yeah.
and join friends would be a cool thing.
It
Yeah.
would be cool. It would be a whole lot more coding for them though.
Hey.
Because they're not going to put it on Steam, so they've got to like create that whole system from scratch.
But what they could do, and this is just an idea here, they're already working with Curse in a lot of aspects.
Yep.
And Curse has their client, and you can get it for free.
Curse has a client?
They have it's not for Minecraft right now. They're
No.
working out. They're getting into doing more stuff with Minecraft because they have Bucket and
Right.
the wiki and stuff now. But it does a lot of stuff with WoW, with add-ons and things like
Oh.
that. But if they could build in basically an IM that has a toggle if you're in the game or not in Minecraft. Yeah. Well, you got it built in right there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And so it'd be a third-party way. But
yeah, I would love to see if a friend logs into a server that you're on, how about a tiny little pop-up on the right, in a corner of the screen that says, alefnull just logged in.
Maybe
Bam.
like the bottom right?
Kind of. Okay.
Then, like you could
it
send
could be
out
like a little
Steam
black
announcement.
pop-up.
I mean, a Minecraft.
Like an announcement, right?
And then
be more.
So-and-so is now playing.
Okay. And if you put in somebody's email address, you can get their real Minecraft ID.
Oh, God.
And you can send them messages cross-server.
Oh, God.
Or maybe if you put their ICQ number in. Anyway.
ICQ.
But it's actually not a bad idea, really, because I have many friends that play Minecraft, but I have no idea where they're playing, if they're playing, whatever. I mean, there's no social.
But you can put it into Steam.
Well,
but
it's
it
a little
work with
technical.
some people. What 64-bit doesn't work?
No, 64-bit Java, it won't work.
But if you have 32-bit, I mean, people will see it.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
And you still get the overlay and everything, so you'll still get the little pop-ups that say so-and-so is now playing.
Yeah, you do the shift tab. And,
you just can't join games and you can't.
But it's a little technical.
That would be,
I don't know. It's just,
you're technical.
It's not,
I would love to see it built.
Look, I'm throwing stuff at you.
Well, it's pretty easy. Steam has a built-in way of doing
throwing
that.
stuff at you now.
Add non-Steam game.
This show's going downhill.
You guys
Stop.
throwing stuff at each other?
I'm going to turn this podcast around.
All right, see
We're
what
gonna
you've
go back
done.
to
See what you've done.
Can we start over?
Kevin, see what you've done with your excavation station.
Look, this is why I went ahead and did the next one, because I knew we need to just power on.
What's the next one? Hit us with
You
the
want me to
next
read
one.
it? Okay. This is 24810. Wee! My idea for Minecraft is a dyeable bricks, and you can dye them like wool, and this is DIE. So you can kill them like you can kill wool. So you have more unflammable, with 1M, colored building materials. Less than 3 the podcast.
Do you less than 3 the typos?
I actually don't, but I do think that killing bricks is funny.
So dyeable bricks, coloring bricks.
I think you should be able to tint things. Maybe you can't change the color, but you could sort of tint it a little bit.
Are we going back to the stained glass thing? Because
yes,
I think so.
Oh my god,
stained glass, dyeable water.
Well, we do have nether bricks now.
Etching textures.
Like doing Caveman paintings?
Caveman paintings
that
would be
cool.
cool.
Bad
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be like spray paint in TF2. You could spray the walls of the caves.
And then Eric would be all digging, woo, 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 and be like, why does that thing say stab, stab, stab?
Right.
That's me on top of you stabbing you. In an audio podcast.
That's right. Get me back, revenge.
Corktastic says tinted glass, me gusta. I can even see the little anonymous face on it.
I've just seen that idea way too many times, that's all.
Yeah. I mean, we all want to customize things, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, colored armor and colored bricks and colored whatever.
But see, sometimes we think that if we just say it often enough, it'll happen.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
But technically you can, right? I mean, well, I guess it's different doing a texture pack, but
it's a cool idea. I don't really care that much about customization in Minecraft. I feel that way about TF2. I'd like to be able to customize everything in TF2. Put my
That is so weird that you care about customizing a game you can't build in, but the game that you can build in, you don't care about customizing.
Customizing builds. That's just building.
Yeah.
But I don't care about coloring my sword or anything like that.
What about capes and cool stuff like that?
Having it, all right. I would love to have a cape.
See,
I would love to have a cape.
That's customization.
That's one of the main reasons I'm bummed about not being able to go to Minecon.
Yeah,
because a cape would make my day.
I saw a tweet yesterday that said that I did the pick cape didn't win, did it?
Oh,
no,
which
the
one
creeper
won?
cape won.
The creeper cape won, and somebody was like, "You should make the pick cape for the Shaft podcast."
I was thinking about that the other day. How Team Fortress 2 or Valve gave us community weapons that sparkle. Why not do something for people who do stuff for the community of Minecraft, Let's Plays and websites and things like that? even if it's one cape that they all get the same cape of, you still you see it and you go, oh, hey, what do you do? Right?
Would that include moderating chat rooms?
It would.
There you go.
I think you would get the first one.
Well, but the moderating chat rooms one says "kick me on the back."
Nice.
That's a good one. You know, I'd wear that. I would wear that
In all caps.
Yeah.
and then I dare everyone to do so, and say, see what happens. Let's see how that goes.
Nice.
So that's my excavation station idea.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Speaking of this, you want to read this one by Fessman?
Yeah, sure.
It's really big for your aging eyes.
For my aging guys, even though I'm the youngest person in this room.
Yes.
Fessman says, "Hi, I'm Fessman, and this is my idea for excavation station. I want to be able to write inside books. Thank you for your time and the effort you put into the Shaft podcast."
And I'll be honest with you right here. I'm pretty sure Toast to Jelly would have left this one out because we've had this type of thing before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not Toast to Jelly. Sorry. Astrogali would have left this out. But we told him just to do news this week because we're planning to do this stuff live. But what do y'all think?
Well,
we can talk about it again, writing inside the books.
I think you should be able to write in books, on walls.
I think that would only make sense though if you can craft a feather and an ink sac to make a pen.
I'll give you that.
At which point it would be okay. Like I'd be all right with being able to grab a book and open it up and type out
and make another use for items already in the game. I mean,
so you could be a Minecraft scribe.
Yep.
Yes.
You could be just like Astrogali.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's great because
like
now
that.
there's glass bottles. You could squeeze the ink in
Yeah,
it
exactly.
and then use the quill
Exactly.
from our feather.
Grab
as
a feather
quill.
and dip it in the quill. Yeah.
Yeah, nice ideas.
But I mean, I think that I do think that you could limit it a little bit. Like it could be something like a spray. Like maybe each character gets one book they can write in, and it's just their book. And if you go in their house, you can read their book.
Like a diary or something.
Well, but I mean, the
You
thing
shouldn't
is,
read other people's diaries.
I mean,
you'd only-
well, the thing is, it's a lot of information to store.
Exactly. I think it would make more sense if you can only write on one page,
Right.
maybe a little bit more than you can write on a sign,
Yeah.
but not much more than
like
that.
a tweet.
But I mean,
stored it in
like
text
140
files,
characters.
Huh?
right? If it just stored it in text files.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Right?
it would,
Well, yeah.
but still, with 6,000 text files.
Yeah, but the only time you're calling it is when you're opening that book.
Well, I know, but you still have to have that stuff able to be now. What it might be cool to do is if we had talked before about having stuff that could access websites and web pages and things like that. Maybe it's just a call to a particular type of file on a particular. You know what I'm saying?
Server.
Yeah.
It gets stored on an external server, and Minecraft
So
is
you could set up. Your server defines a zone where people can put their books.
That'd be cool.
Right.
And all it
there's
is a
already
call.
there
or
are
maybe
already
you have your own
plugins.
library.
Yeah,
Just like, they're saving your data on what avatar you have.
yeah.
And you get X amount of, kilobits or
Yep.
bytes or something.
I see a free-to-play buy-in model here.
you can upgrade
Yep,
man.
yep.
to megabits and geebs and jeebs and
For,
leaves.
for $3, you can have 5 books.
And then you
Yeah.
can have
$6, you can have 10 books.
Yeah, and if you go to audibletrial.com,
You can get one book.
audiblepodcast.com/the
I
Shaft.
thought it was Audible
Yeah.
Trial.
it's new.
We're doing a new
Improved.
link for a little while.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep.
That's
We're
right.
experimenting with what we're doing here. So
That's right.
experimentation.
Indeed.
Well, that was a good one. Hit us up with the next one. Branty
Technic
Copeland.
11 and Thunder 111, or is that 111?
Thunder 1.
If I say 11, should I say 111 or should I say?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway,
11-1.
they got together and they put their heads together and they came up with this awesome idea. They say, and when I say I mean both of us, got a idea for a tool set. Also, a question. Have you ever spawned in a desert and gotten really frustrated because you couldn't do anything because there are no trees?
I feel you.
We'll do the question first.
Sure.
I
yeah.
feel you. I
Have y'all-
feel you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Deserts
they
are
don't know how
bummer.
to squeeze the cactus and get the tree stuff.
No,
out of it
apparently
yet?
we don't either.
Yeah.
Tell us more about this
Yes.
technique, Brent.
Okay, so they also go on to say there is sandstone tools is what they want, so you could mine stone, but the sticks would be reeds. And you get a tool and get stone, and you're good. Okay, that's just broken up.
Sand.
Let's just
I'm
say
not sure
you can mine stone.
Are biomes really that big now that you can't walk
They're
out of
pretty
them?
big. I mean, like the desert. If you spawn in a desert in one of the new deserts, you're gonna be there for you're gonna be walking for at least 5 minutes. Those things are pretty big.
Yeah.
Unless you spawn on the edge.
Yeah.
If you spawn in the middle of a desert, you're kind of screwed for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So as it is right now in the game, you would probably venture outside of the desert and then
Find a
make
tree.
a bed,
Well,
and
yeah.
then sleep in it, create a new spawn. So basically,
Dig
I'm saying
straight down, baby.
you would basically get yourself out of the desert and then play the game. Like if you're in the desert,
Punch
don't
the
even
sand.
do
Yeah,
anything.
Punch
you know.
the sand.
I have
So-
to give them credit. It would make sense to
Yeah.
be able to craft some sort of tool while you're in the desert from
Yeah.
just desert stuff. It would make sense, but
Yeah, otherwise it's like playing golf. It's like you're in a sand trap. It's like wah wah. Get out of the sand trap. Finish the game. Right? If
but in golf you've already
Well, I
got the
agree.
tools to get out of the
Yeah.
soundtrack.
right? Like a sandwich, sandwich. Whatever.
Close
but
enough.
anyway,
Do y'all
but
think it would be, do you think it'd be kind of going against the game to start people with a tool or anything?
Well, no,
I mean,
not giving them a tool immediately. They'd still
Just
have to
something
go
they can make
collect
'em from.
reeds and collect sandstone.
right.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea
Yeah.
because they'd still have to collect the resources to make it, and it could even be like you make a sandstone pick out of reeds and sandstone,
Right.
and it would only last maybe 2/3 of the time that a wooden pick lasts,
Right.
but it'd at least get you started.
Somewhere.
It
Yeah.
would get you somewhere. You'd be able to collect something.
Well, I'm gonna say this: you shouldn't be making a pick yet. You should get a shovel. for the
Well,
desert.
if you're
Well,
in
yeah,
the desert, yeah,
definitely.
the shovel
But it
is
gives
more
it
useful.
gives more
when y'all learn how to
clout.
play the game, come back and we'll talk about this. Then. I'm just kidding. Okay,
that was another
read this
good one,
next
though.
one.
So the next one says, and I don't have an ID for this one, but this one says, I think it would be cool if we could make something called miner's ore. This is created by smelting iron, diamond, and stone into one block of miner's ore. And this ore would be, and this is extra detail just for our audience's sake, this is not necessary. It would be the color of blue, silver, and brown, okay? And it is 1.5 times stronger than diamond and can mine obsidian in 10 seconds.
I think that's very important that it's blue, silver, and brown.
I think I
This
think
goes under the too much detail.
I think this falls completely apart because it should only be able to mine obsidian in 10.5 seconds. And so I dismiss this entirely based
You know
on this
what?
one fallacious presumption.
It would be okay if it was either 1.5 times stronger than diamond or it mines obsidian in 10 seconds.
Right.
If it's much
No. They both got to go together, but 10.5 seconds.
Okay. All right. Well,
Precisely.
or take that 0.5 from the strength, so 1 time stronger in 10.5 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm not.
But,
I'm not
like-
sure this is important.
It's
It-
pretty strange. What do you
I
think?
just hate
thumbs
to-
up, thumbs down.
I just hate to call the item a miner's sore. I think
Miner's
that's
sore.
weird. It leads to the wrong idea.
So,
Well, you get those little blisters on your hand. You know,
Yeah.
it's a miner's sore.
So do we get a?
We didn't even get to
man.
answer, so it's sorry, buddy.
about that. Yeah.
Wow.
We don't even know who you
Alright.
were, but
Yeah, we don't
Oh.
even know your name.
All right. Well, let's do something amazing.
Sightings.
So beautiful.
Oh my god. It's so intense.
Awesome.
I'm not participating in these shenanigans.
All right, sightings this week.
Why not?
I want to say the first thing in sightings is it's got to be the happy birthday celebration. The thing that Ted Nader put together for us.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's really thoughtful and
Do you have a
great and
link for that,
awesome,
or-
and we weren't. I mean,
Already got it.
we were all conscious somewhat of it was our birthday, but I mean, it's just it's awesome. It's been 1 year, you know, to this day on a tee.
October 8th.
And my
Is it
laugh has
October
been
8th?
equated to a Riddler laugh
Nice.
on the graphic. Yes.
And Wes has been laughing for an entire year on this
I
show.
have.
So that's great. Thanks, Teddy.
A year of laughing, Will. Don't forget it.
That's right. And he
like,
points
"Stop
to our
We're gonna make a
producer.
montage.
Stop talking to me, says Will.
Quit pointing to the man behind the curtain.
There is no man behind the curtain.
I think he just called you a
Damn, he just said you aren't a man.
Oh, owned.
Sorry.
All right. What's this next thing on sightings?
This is from
Anyone?
Disc Burners. Oh no, this is the Shaft mod.
What?
They're working on the Shaft mod.
That's not what I see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you skipped one. But that's
Oh,
okay.
sorry. Well, we were talking about something. I skipped one. So yeah, I don't know what that is, but from Disc Burner 67, we'll put a link into the forums talking about the Shaft mod, and there's evidently a beta version of it, a downloadable version of it. So.
Excellent. Shaft mod action. We have to totally get this Shaft mod and do a video. Really.
Okay.
I actually know
Let's do
nothing
it.
about the Shaft mod. Like, what's...
Oh.
It's got some very specific requirements. Number one, there's supposed to be an NPC who walks around and fills in beaches.
That would be you.
Yeah, there's got to be poop blocks. What were the other ones?
Exactly,
What were the other
Wasn't there
specifications?
something to do with searching for diamonds or something with the record or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's surprises are great though. Keep working on this.
Well, as soon
and
as you
we'll-
mentioned poop blocks, I already don't like it.
You'll get over it. You'll get
This
over
one
it.
has turkey basters in it.
Yikes!
Love.
Did y'all see what's in it? You want me to read off the list, Aaron?
Yeah,
Sure,
do it,
yeah.
do it.
Okay, so the features are lit redstone torches are turkey basters.
Yikers!
Pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns are Wes's face.
Really?
Glowstone is a bed block, Brent's bed in the nether.
Oh,
video,
see a
right?
throwback to the
okay.
biggest video on YouTube.
It's the Rebecca Black
That's
video.
right.
Pigmen are faceless Brent sprites. I guess I'm a pigman. A big
So,
fat
by the way, a
old
Lumpy Muffin has pointed out this is currently just a texture pack.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
just
I got you.
Yeah.
Zombies are Brent sprites. Skeletons are Wes sprites. The sun is Brent's face.
I would love to wake up in the morning and see Wes's face in the sun.
no, it's Brent's face. So
Oh,
no,
it's
it's what a
Brent's face.
nightmare. It's a nightmare.
You know what I want to see?
What?
In this? And this shouldn't be too bad if it's just texture packs. Make the bed look like it has like Shaft sheets, like old kid sheets for their
Oh,
bed.
yeah.
It has like the Shaft logo kind of
Yeah.
going over and over
Oh.
again.
Or maybe just
Oh,
one
I
big
see.
Shaft logo, but then the sheet has little Shaft logos, like you know what I'm saying? Like you have one
No.
big.
So
You're full of.
like, are you talking about like a little kid? Like
No
like
wonder you're the
Superman?
son. You're full of hate.
Like Superman or Spider-Man,
Yeah.
like a little
Yeah.
logos
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, cool.
And maybe we can set it up so the default skin is like somebody in Spider-Man underoos.
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 All right.
You gotta love under. Don't you remember Spider-Man underoos?
we're really
we
going to get a
don't-
bad rep if all of a sudden all the like avatars using this pack are wearing underoos. Like,
What's
Well, we
what's
don't
wrong
we
with
don't
this?
use weird words in Massachusetts like underoos.
Oh,
We
I
use-
remember underoos.
I remember.
how do you like them
what do you
apples?
what do you consider underoos? What
They were
are-
basically
they were a brand. They're
Yeah,
a
it's a
brand
brand
name.
name.
Yeah, and they
What-
basically
what is
came
it?
with underwear. And they were basically tidy whities, but they would have
Oh.
like Superman and actually look like
don't-
the
They were
bottom
tidy
part.
whities and a tank top
Well,
or
yeah.
a t-shirt,
Okay.
and they had like designs on them.
And they
were-
made
we-
you look like you were wearing the costume. So
Yeah.
like
Okay.
it would be Superman. It looked like you had the Superman outfit.
Yeah.
We might
So
have
like what
had
parents wouldn't love their kids.
we
running
might
around
Yeah.
and stuff?
we might have had underoos then. I just never wore that type of stuff. I always had
Show
the,
them yours. You're wearing them right now, aren't you?
Oh
Wes?
yeah, sure. Hold on, just a second.
Oh God, stop.
No,
now.
I always had
Stop
the
it.
like.
dude.
I always had those onesie
The
pajamas.
camera stayed on those two. I'll point
You remember
out.
the feety pajamas?
Oh yes, yes.
That's what I always wore when I
I
was.
still
a kid.
wear those. I love
Dude,
pajamas.
if they made them in my size and sold them at local stores, I would have like 20 pairs.
just like the red ones, like the red. Oh, no, I think I had baby blue ones.
I had
With,
baby
like
blue,
gray
yeah.
feet pads
Yep,
or
yep.
something.
Oh yeah, little foot
I had
pad.
baby blue with like white feet pads.
Yeah.
So you walk around the house.
Those
like,
things were amazing. They're fantastic. Like when I was like a little kid, my mom would lay them out on the floor. I'd just lay down, like stick my feet in, zip up, and be good to go.
Are those the things that
This
had
is
the
getting a
little,
little creepy.
Feety pajamas.
the flap in the butt,
butt
that,
flap.
like
No, no,
opened
no, no.
up?
You can
like-
get those in feety
You
pajamas.
can get
Oh,
those,
okay,
but
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Those were the red ones I was thinking of.
Because those are the ones that I'm wearing right
Long
now.
Johns.
Yeah, with the little flap, the butt flap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's still down.
alefnull has confirmed this.
It's confirmed.
Are we going back to the swing on your ceiling discussion? Is that what? Anyway,
Let's not go there. No, let's not do that.
Where's this going?
I think it's a train wreck.
He starts it. He starts it every time.
I don't start it. I just sort of like guide it in a direction, and then you slam on the gas.
An erection.
All right, let's.
Speaking of slamming on gas,
Yeah.
I don't know. We've got listener contributions.
Wait, what about this potions tutorial?
Whatever.
Who put that in?
I don't know.
Well, I'll just read it straight from the document. There is a comprehensive potions tutorial, Potions 101 in Minecraft 1.9. We will put a link in the show notes.
And
How'd
who
I do?
made that?
Is that good?
That sounds
Perfect.
excellent.
Was that okay? Good.
Do we know who made that?
No.
It's static. I think it's
dude.
like 777 static 777.
I know that
Okay.
name.
But their picture is just static.
I've seen the name before.
Okay.
Almost like status. Anyway, that's another show.
Anyway, okay.
So hit that button, Eric.
All right.
The Crystal
Oh.
Crow submitted that, and Astrogali emailed it.
Okay.
So there you go.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right, and
That's the door
what do we
right
have
there.
I
up
heard that
here
too.
is listener contributions. Is that what we got? I'm just gonna play a monkey sound effect. And that's it. That's all you get. Maybe
Are
a
you
cow.
saying the listeners are monkeys?
Maybe a donkey.
Or
too.
cows or asses?
Oh, read the contributions
That's
from the
about it.
listeners.
The
The listeners
listeners
have some
are...
contributions. The first one says, "Hello, the shaft. Here's an interesting mod that has been working." Wait,
I can't even
I have no idea
understand
what
what
he
you're
said.
saying, dude.
that's the good stuff. Anyway, here's an interesting mod that is a work in progress, where you can retexture this blank block into anything. Here's the link, and we'll put the link in the show notes. And as a discussion, do you guys think mods like these are helping or hindering the Minecraft community? Now, I assume this is he's kind of going into that you could retexture it into like a blank block,
Yeah.
or something like that,
Yeah.
and see through the world or stuff.
Oh no, I think
No.
he's saying you can put anything on it.
Yeah,
To
they
me,
I think the way I'm reading it is they created a blank block that gets thrown
Like a
into
spray.
the generator, and you can make that block whatever you want it to be.
I'm so confused.
Oh.
You know, I'm
So
gonna go
it's
check
up
it out
to
right now.
texture pack artists to decide what this block is.
Let's find out.
Is that right? Maybe.
I'm gonna look
possibly?
at the video right now and find out.
It's almost kind of like a an excavation station idea.
Yeah, keep rolling.
I don't
through.
know, but I'll tell you this: the video is 5 minutes and 30 seconds long, and I'm not listening to it, so I'm sure there's a lot of discussion going on in the
Yeah, I'm
background.
not listening either.
But I'm already 35 seconds in, and all they've done is created one block. So
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
I'm gonna
I
see
guess
they've
all we
created
can do
one
is
block.
just hem and haw for a while and figure
Yeah.
it out, and maybe
Yeah.
guess, and maybe play cow sound effects and whatever. So,
Now-
okay.
on a side note,
Okay, wait. Here we go.
don't
Here we go.
talk
Okay.
so much
Do
in
you
the
love
videos.
Minecraft, but sometimes feel it would be even better if it had more blocks? Have you ever hated having to choose between two of your favorite textures or texture packs? Ever wanted to add your own blocks to the game or have more blocks you could build and decorate with? Well, then this is what you're looking for, the blank block mod. So it adds a total of 16 blank blocks to the game, as well as 16 matching staircases. All the blocks are really simple to make, requiring only 4 cobblestone, blah, 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 blah. It's so you basically make your own block.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
cool. I like anything that allows customization. I'm a fan. I like what you're doing. You should keep doing it. I will subscribe to your newsletter.
So that would allow us to make poop blocks.
Aren't we
Oh, I'm
lucky?
sorry I mentioned it. No.
I'm gonna turn this into a drinking game.
Yeah.
I'll drink.
That's right. I don't know what that sound effect
I
meant,
need
but I
more
think it
cola.
might mean that we're moving on.
Moving along.
Huh.
I was moving along.
Moving right
On Moonlight Bay.
A fork in a road.
Fork in a road.
It's
Oh,
part
yeah,
of the
it's
movie.
Muppets.
Right, yeah.
That's right.
Anyway, so this is the time in the show where we like to dance, but we don't really have the space, so we're just going.
And
to
we're not
sing.
German. Oh, do we have to be German to dance?
I don't think so.
Are they watching the stream out there, you think?
That's right. We have a lot of people here. We're still at the DWPP.
If there's anyone out there watching the stream, can someone bring me a Coke?
Nice,
I'm out of soda.
nice.
Like I need.
Here.
Nice.
You don't even need to get. Look,
look
see
at
how
that.
far away this is?
Wes is offering up his
Sweet.
Coke
Look at me.
to Aleph
I got
Null.
your back.
It's great.
Right on.
I'm your boy.
So, but I think that's pretty much the show for today, right?
Yeah.
That's just not bad. I think we did pretty good.
Let's wrap her on up. It's been a great weekend. Excellent birthday. 1 year.
Thank you for all the
Shaft.
sponsors for the DWPP and for everybody listening and everything you do for us too. We love all the cool stuff.
It has been wonderful. And, of course, we will be at Minecon. We talked a lot about Minecon this weekend to different people at the DWPP.
But you know
Trying
something
to
we
figure
didn't
it out.
talk about at Minecon is how we're going.
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
You know, we do have a new sponsor now, LethalDrive.com, and they are actually going to send us to Minecon, and we're going to be at their booth for a few hours each day.
That's pretty awesome.
So come in if you want to hang out. We'll be, there for parts of the day, and we can make plans to go out and party at the Diamond Party.
And Sam Cube from Wondercraft is going to be there as well
Oh,
in the
cool.
same booth. So that is the place to go and meet us. I mean, we're hanging out there. And their
Brent
booth
will give
is
you a
crazy.
hug.
I will give you a hug.
Brent will give you a hug.
And their booth is awesome looking.
If you bring a beach with you, I'll fix it.
That's right. Yeah. Bring your broken beach. Their booth is going to be really amazing too. We saw some concept art, and it's like
It's like you're in Minecraft.
yeah, it's
Weird.
it's amazing.
It's awesome.
Can't
And
wait.
to go along with that, as one of our sponsors, they've actually given us a new deal that you can get 25% off your first month of a server with Lethal Drive. Just go to lethaldrive.com/theshaft and put in the coupon code theshaft.
Yep.
Nice.
So
LethalDrive.com/theshaft.
audiblepodcast.com/theshaft.
.com. .net.
I'm only
.org.
doing this because Astragali requested it.
Yeah.
Mint for pillow.
Mean for pillow.
That's right. We didn't have any housekeeping this week, but we will next week. Yeah. In case you missed it, I don't know who misses that segment, but it's been great. Also, big thanks to alefnull. And why don't you put yourself out, your Twitter account, something, anything?
My Twitter is alefnull, ALEFNULL.
go follow that puppy.
My YouTube is actually binary alefnull, but the alef is ALEPH. I'll actually put that in the
Oh
chat
my God.
because it's a little too
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why are you going to screw
And his
with people like
website
that?
is
'Cause somebody-
alefnull.
Nail.
Yeah. And
No,
his
the thing was somebody already had my actual username
Yeah.
on YouTube, so
somebody had gotten alefnull. Really? Is there some reason?
Yeah.
Is this some like Unix command or something?
no,
There's
it's
so many people. in the world.
alefnull. My actual username ALEF
Yeah.
is a purposeful misspelling of a mathematical expression.
Oh.
I'm a math geek, so
I have a math degree and I have no idea what you're talking about.
alefnull. You've never heard?
I've
of
never
alefnull?
heard of aleph. What is aleph?
Well, aleph is actually a Hebrew letter. It's
Yeah?
the first of the Hebrew alphabet.
Oh.
It means father. But George Cantor, who's the mathematician who came up with the concept, theorized that there are multiple infinities. There are multiple types of infinity.
Okay.
Aleph null is the first. It's the
Standard infinite
exactly.
real numbers.
The easy description is it's any countable.
Easy description
any,
cannot
Oh, no,
fit
countable.
at any point in
No.
this discussion.
Any infinite set of countable numbers.
Okay. Yeah.
So
that's
0,
important.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the
Yeah.
infinity that everybody knows.
Right.
And then there are Aleph 1, Aleph 2, and
Right.
all that.
That's very, very
So
cool.
read the show notes to find out where to find Aleph Null in as many places.
I put it in the chat as well. So
Yeah.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Which is, as always, almost every Sunday at 3 p.m. Central at deadworkers.com/live.
So it's countable numbers. It would be a ring.
Oh.
Look at me dropping my abstract algebra. I just dropped some abstract algebra in our podcast.
drop some knowledge.
Yeah. Well. Now,
Anyway.
now that that's over. With We can get back to things
sad
that
it's
I
over.
understand.
I know.
So yes, thanks to everyone who's been listening for a year, and it's been a good ride. And alefnull is awesome. Thanks
you.
for coming.
Thank you guys
to
for
the
having me.
studio.
Yes, it was a great time.
It was. I'm
That is
really
awesome.
excited. So it's been a great weekend, and this was like
So-
the best
so-
ending I could have thought of.
So in the future, if someone who is interested in the shaft were to say, "Is the DWPP any fun?" What would you say?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Nice.
Absolutely.
You heard it right here.
I would highly recommend. I will come next year, even if it means I go bankrupt.
Sweet.
Wow, that's quite the review.
It's
okay.
been a great time. So
Well, okay. I guess that takes us out. We'll see you next week. Bam.
Peace.
peace.
Congratulations, you made it through The Shaft alive. See show notes and leave comments for this episode at theshaft.deadworkers.com. Send questions, comments, and audio to theshaft@deadworkers.com or leave us a voicemail at 256-812-1010.
Hello, this is Ping Pong 1109 calling back with a segment about the Minecraft community. Anyways, I still need a name for this. I need a bumper. If you want to send those in, send them to jp@lapwest.com. I couldn't find anything really worthy besides pre-release 3. You can easily download that from Notch's Twitter. And I haven't gotten any suggestions yet, so please send them in. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Bye.
Dead Workers Party Network. Kids will do anything for The Shaft.